In October 2019, we would see one of the best-selling Call of Duty titles of all time drop to the public, bringing many new players and old players back into Call of Duty, increasing significantly just due to the pandemic striking. But why was this success of the game so controversial, and why do so many players have a hatred for this game? But it's all going to start when the trailer was announced, when the first time we saw the game. Players like you and I got the first taster of the graphics and the gameplay that was soon to come to our consoles and PCs. We'd see Captain Price's face in the highest definition ever, and we'd hear his famous phrase,
Bravo 6, going dark.
The game was sure to sell. Now, when Modern Warfare dropped to the public, the sales were great, and overall there's been about 30 million sales, which puts it at the top or near the top of the best-selling Call of Duty titles of all time. However, within days of the release, notable reviewers such as IGN were saying things such as disappointing selection of maps, and just not quite as much as I had with its recent predecessors. Now, these initial mixed reviews within days of release kind of set this successful title on a strange trajectory, players having a Marmite-like experience, either loving it or hating it. Now, prior to the upcoming Battle Royale Warzone launching, many creators took on the challenge of unlocking the Damascus camo, which was the latest but not the greatest mastery camo of all time in the Call of Duty titles. Now, this flat and motionless kind of camo held in comparison to the previous titles much more flashy camo in Black Ops 4. However, this was looked over due to the fact that this Call of Duty title was mainly focusing on realism. However, it was obvious that from this point the player base wasn't too happy with this, and they preferred having cool camos over the realist experience, which really was designated for the campaign experience. Now, despite all of these initial negative reviews, the Season 1 release 2 months into the kind of Modern Warfare's cycle would really bring a good refresh to the game, and it was looking a bit more positive. There were lots of remake maps such as Shipment being shown back into the game, and we see 3 new guns being added to the game, the Ram 7, the Crossbow and the Holger 27, some of which would be the metas in the upcoming BR title Warzone only a matter of months later. Now, using Exclusive 8 as our kind of community person, the initial thoughts of Season 1 did seem quite positive, with all these new game modes and remake maps being welcome. However, there was an obvious streak of disappointment with this update due to the fact there were no new maps being made and they were all just kind of remake maps.
Now, even though I like remade maps mixed in, I am slightly disappointed for the 6v6 maps that they are all remakes.
Now, it really was at this point when the game would see its first real split in the player base. As Modern Warfare moved into 2020 and Warzone was steadily approaching its release date, players would see this kind of strange occurrence for the first time ever in Call of Duty history. So when the title dropped, Activision, who were expecting a kind of blackout type release, so a popular battle royale but not very popular, they were very surprised by the unrivaled player count of the game, making it the most popular game throughout lockdown. And this coincided perfectly with lockdown because obviously everyone was locked inside and they didn't have much to do, so in early 2020 this would be a great game to play. And the consequence of this meant that about a year after its release, Warzone would see a 100 million player count, which was awesome. However, going back to the main point, Warzone would split the multiplayer community into 2. Some believing that Warzone was a great addition to the game and made it much better, however others saw it as a way to take the focus away from multiplayer, kind of removing the core image of Call of Duty. And this is one of the key reasons why Modern Warfare 19 had such a controversial success. It was this, in fact, that sealed the deal for some, putting Modern Warfare 19 at the bottom of their Call of Duty tier list, many including the pro players. However, players such as kind of me as well, I really enjoyed the title despite the campy nature, just because it felt pretty finished. I hadn't played COD in a few years and it just felt really nice to go back to it. Now, even today, as the game is reaching its 3rd birthday this year and its successors on the horizon with Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 19 remains very popular among the Call of Duty community. In fact, according to playercounter.com, current player count of Modern Warfare 19 can be somewhere around 1.8 to 2 million players, which is really good for a 3-year-old game and is probably more than Black Ops Cold War and Vanguard combined. This just shows kind of the true popularity of the game, which really signifies this split, because there are content creators like Exclusive Ace and Scump who still remark Modern Warfare 19 as the worst Call of Duty of all time, and this is in his latest video. This is a matter of months away. He still regards it as the bottom Call of Duty, showing you just how bad some people thought the game was. Now, it does seem like this title may never get a rest from all of this abuse, being both the best and the worst Call of Duty of all time.